Leaving Cert Higher Level Maths 2024. This is the solution video to paper 2 question 5. So paper 2 question 5 is a coordinate geometry question. The circle S has equation x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 4x minus 6y plus 5 is equal to 0. Write down the centre and the radius of S. So the centre is going to be half of this with changing the sign and half of this changing the sign. So we write it down usually as g is equal to 2 and f is equal to minus 3. And then the centre then is the opposite signs, so minus 2 comma 3. That's the centre. The radius then has the formula r is equal to the square root of g squared plus f squared minus c. So that's r is equal to the square root of 2 squared plus minus 3 squared minus 5. So that works out to be 2 root 2. Part 2, the circle C has this equation x minus 2 squared plus y plus 1 squared is equal to 72. Show that the circles S and C touch internally. So we'll find the centre of C first. The centre of C is equal to 2 minus 1. And then the radius of C is equal to the square root of 72, which is 6 root 2. So we have every bit of information that we need about the big circle C. To prove that they touch internally, that's the distance between the centres is equal to the difference between the radii. Difference of radii. So the distance between the centers is the difference between the radii. So distance between the centers is the square root distance formula. So that'd be 2 minus 2 squared plus minus 1 minus 3 squared. And then the difference between the radii is 6 root 2 minus 2 root 2, the big one, minus the small one. This side works out to be 4 root 2. And then this side here also works out to be 4 root 2. So therefore, circles touch internally. So for this first part A, this is worth 10 marks, and up here is also worth 10 marks. Over to part B, another circle has its centre on the vertical line through the point 9, 0. 2 points 7, 10 and 12, 18 are on the circle. Find the equation of this circle. Note that your answer may contain non-integer values, so they're just being nice to let you know that there's some non-integer values, just in case you think you're going wrong when you see some weird numbers. So there's a few different methods to do this. The way I like to do it is to start with the equation, general equation for a circle, which is x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. And then we'll see what we can find out from these. Well, the first thing actually, I know that the centre of a circle, when I have this equation, the centre is equal to minus g minus f. Now I know that the centre lies on this line here, so that's equal to, for this, 9, I'm going to say k, hk, so 9, so that means minus g is 9, so therefore g is equal to minus 9. So we have one of the values straight away that we can sub into our formula. And then we can use our other 2 points to sub in and find the other two, find f and c. So let's sub in 7, 10. So 7, 10 goes into the formula for the equation of the circle. 7 squared plus 10 squared plus 2. I have g already, so that's 2 times minus 9 times x was 7 plus 2f times y, which is 10, plus c is equal to 0. Simplify that down, leave it in terms of f and c. You'll get 20f plus c is equal to minus 23. That's an equation that we're going to use in a few minutes. And then we're going to sub in 12, 8 into the same equation. So that gives us 12 squared plus 8 squared plus 2 times minus 9 times 12 plus 2f times 8 plus c is equal to 0. And again, simplifying that in terms of f and c, we get the equation 16f plus c is equal to 8. Now I can do simultaneous equations with this one and this one to find f and c. So if I multiply this one by minus 1 and I write it underneath this one, I'll be able to work straight away. So that's minus 20f minus c is equal to plus 23. So the c's cancel. Minus 20 plus 16 is minus 4. Minus 4f is equal to 23 plus 8 is 31. So that means f is equal to minus 31 over 4. And we were told earlier that you can have non-integer values, so we're not surprised by that. And then to find c, we just sub in f into one of these equations here. So we can sub it into 16f. So 16 times minus 31 over 4 plus c is equal to 8. And then c will work out as 132. So I have f, I have c, I have g. Now I can write out my equation as follows: x squared plus y squared plus 2g times x. Well, 2 times minus 9 is minus 18, so I'm going to write that again. X squared plus y squared is going to be minus 18x. And then f minus 31 over 4 times 2 is minus 31 over 2 times y, and plus 132 is equal to 0. So there is the equation of the circle. And that is worth 10 marks. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.